waiting here forever. This time, we're getting up close and personal.
High Road, this is Black Friday. We have Michelle Martin inbound with a stack of documents.
There's plenty of room on the landing pad, Black Friday. Be ready for another extraction when we have the intel. High Road out.
Over here! Hurry!
Now, thankfully, this game does not do simulation when you're offline, so I could call it a night now. But I am feeling pretty awake.
You ready to try that? This time, we're getting up close and personal. Bring a good blade with you. None of that golf club bullshit.
I'm out of...
We're looking for a guy with long arms and legs, no eyes, and weird color to the skin.
We're calling those ferals.
Whatever. I can't have you beating it to death or blowing its head off. We need a good, clean kill with a sharp blade so I can harvest most of the head. See, it's got no eyes, but it knows where we are. Eggheads want to know how.
I can't switch now. Darn it. Alright, well, it's fine. I was gonna bring him along and change him into a knife or a blade.
I'm hearing that our latest caller has been picked up by the military again.
He never spawned.
Are you guys confused or what? You abandon the city when you think we're all going to die, but when somebody gets on the radio, suddenly you're here to save us. Fuck, where were you when my neighborhood was turning into a zombie nest?
I don't like you, Vienna.
Watch out on the right.
I see one now.
Oh, darn it. I was trying to roll. I was waiting for him to pounce so I could roll away.
Good enough? I can work with this.
Let's just get the samples and go. What do you think they'll get out of this sample?
The very last piece of a secret weapon that'll kill all the Zeds and return the world to normal. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. No bullshit Hollywood for us. Bad boys back at base. You know how we end up with so many of these barrels. If this was a random mutation, we'd have seen it one time and that's it. But no, we see feral after feral and then another feral. It's like they're following a blueprint. Lose the eyes, stretch out the limbs, and had a hunger for human flesh. Over and over again.
Who would write a blueprint like that?
Fuck if I know. Maybe something makes certain people change in a certain way when they get dead. Ain't my area of expertise. I just hunt the fuckers.
Michelle Martin is on the way to the capital. We safely delivered Michelle Martin and a stack of lab reports recovered from the Human Future Fund, which was funding Thomas Horn's research. I hope there's something useful in that pile of papers. Unconfirmed reports of one or more large explosions in Danforth and Trumbull Valley. No scouting resources available to investigate at this time. We grabbed a disgusting sample.
Here you go.
Yeah, I was trying to be cool and back away from this feral, and then roll towards him, and then roll when he pounced. Now I'm hurt. Eldridge has a point. These freak mutations can't be random, or we wouldn't see the same ones again and again.
Hey Doc, you mind helping me out?
Okay. But you need to follow my directions exactly. Gotta cut that part out. Don't be a baby about it. It's just a knife.
Thanks, Doc. You really came through.
Well, I should hope so. Dr. Horn made several visits to a medical examiner named Timothy Hall just in the past week. If these visits had anything to do with the outbreak, that office may contain some of the earliest known samples of the disease. The ME's office is on lockdown, so there's a good chance of survivors. If Hall is alive, get him out of there. If he's dead, well, then just send us whatever you can find.
Wilco, sir. Black Friday out.
Oh, he's an officer now. Oh, you're at home, so let's bring you along. I don't know if I can ever get these guys on to get these guys changed, so. Alright, so who was I looking for? I need to get Mark Kohler. Seeing if they were still looking for survivors.
Ready when you are.
Survivors, we have a caller. Why don't you tell us your situation?
Hi. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm in a building. I think they know I'm here. I can hear them scratching at the door. Please. I need someone. Anyone.
The army? I can't believe it. I thought I was the only one left alive.
Dr. Hall, we're actually here to get something from you.
Is this about those bodies they brought in last week? I was right, wasn't I? They all had the same weird pathology, even though they came from completely different sources.
Do you still have any samples?
Yes. Around here, somewhere. Sorry, this place is a mess. I'll gather up what I can. Crap. All my notes were on my network, but with the power out, now they're just in my head.
I guess we'll just have to get you back alive then, huh?
All right, that's it. Everything else is either missing or with Dr. Horn.
Then it's missing. Dr. Horn is dead.
What? Wait, of course he is. Who isn't dead right now? It's like every body they brought in last week had this infection that wasn't an infection.
You didn't call the CDC?
Nobody was dying of a disease. These were accident victims, homicides, heart attacks. I didn't want to start a whole thing over a few weird cadavers. This is your base.
It's a command outpost. We call it Black Friday. You know, because of all the crowds trying to get inside.
Black Friday, we're picking up another Cleo message. It's different from the last one.
This is Cleo. Order derived. Apollo Angels 40, 10 mics. Posit 11 Lima November 99 India 61 Oscar.
It's on a 5-minute repeat cycle. If we're reading their grid right, it's headed for your...
I'm headed your way now.
There was no need to interrupt that. Not like the citizen will hear you.
You really came. I just... Oh my gosh.
Don't worry about it. Let's get you to safety.
Where is... Oh, there he is. Well, you're a little late.
Can't carry that much. Get settled. We'll keep you safe until the helicopter arrives.
Thank you. I need a vehicle here, ASAP.
Such a difficult vehicle to drive. When they're on the ramps, it's difficult to kill them because they may be spawning under the ramp. So if they're under the ramp, you can't actually do anything. Yeah, see how I can't finish them off? There we go. That was that guy who came out of the bushes, was it? But yeah, I've never really gotten a guy to heal up from this. It may be bugged. I don't know. Because it's not technically an infirmary, though I would assume it's just an infirmary with a different name.
I was just getting used to these flesh-eating freaks.
He's a soldier, even though he doesn't look like it. You should always be ready for 2. Although it's unlikely you'll find 2, you should always be ready for 2. They'll come up in like one of those muscle cars or something. So those are pretty difficult to drive. You'll almost always be driving a truck, I assume. Because that's the new vehicle for this DLC. But yeah, when State of Decay 2 comes out, I probably won't talk that much, because it'll make it faster for me to edit and get out. Then I can get ahead for months, because I've been basically editing and rendering the night before I needed to upload it, because I have a 5 a.m. schedule that I've been doing for like 3 years or something. Every weekday, 5 a.m. That's best I can. I think maybe a couple of days where I had to upload like 7 a.m. or something, because it wasn't finished rendering, but other than that, I've been really good at being consistent. It was, I guess, something I wanted to prove to myself that I could do.
All right, this ain't the Hilton. Secure your trash and see ops for your duty assignments.
Achievement unlocked everywhere you look. That's if you have 15 survivors. So Adam Joyce is one of my dudes. These are the 2 new guys. So Mark Kohler is currently following me. I gotta get rid of his pistol. So I can't get more than one guy to follow me. Alright, so is everybody ready to go? You need to change the grenade launcher. I don't know what you've got the wrong weapons. If she were ever at home to cook, I might be able to make her an officer. It is right, Emma.
No room for that.
No more missions. Let's go and read stuff. The outbreak in Indianapolis has worsened to critical. Medical facility at Indiana Convention Center has 210% capacity. I read this one already, I thought. Timothy Hall was recently in close contact with Thomas Horn, which raises suspicion that he might have some intel or even biological samples relevant to the outbreak. Danforth County Medical Examiner, recently in contact with Thomas Horn. I will probably also not edit out my stammering unless it's really, really bad. I generally say, you know, like, sometimes. But over a course of an hour, it's probably noticeable. I also say, alright, let's see. What else? And I generally just stammer a lot. And it takes me a long time to edit all that out. But for State of Decay 2, I think I need to just get more videos out there. Maybe even more than one video a day. Maybe even more than 1 hour a day. Dr. Hall was able to provide us with biological samples he obtained from human cadavers just prior to the outbreak. He saw suspicious behavior in their blood, but failed to report his findings to anyone besides Dr. Horn. Okay, well, I've got all the medicine I need. I don't like this gun. Maybe I just don't use it right, but I mean, it's the sniper rifle basically. That's what it is. It's this right here, the Arctic Warrior. Okay, you do medicine, so does that mean you can help? I don't know. Stephanie Walker. Oh, she also does medicine. I need her here. We'll get the depressed dude, because it says he's suicidal, so he's the most dangerous. Suppose what he's got is alright for dealing with the infestation.
Recon is telling us that another supply crate has landed at those Cleo coordinates. We could not get eyeballs on what made the drop. It may be fast-moving and possibly resistant to radar. I want to know what these people are dropping in our AO. Get there. I wrote out.
Now, this isn't actually a very good gun. Here, watch. He's not even dead. Now, maybe I just need shotgun specialty, which is fine.
No ammo.
I have a tough time telling the difference between screamers and bloaters and the sound effects. feel like I can't really roll into these guys as well as I used to in the original game.
Gotta catch my breath.
Whoever is dropping crates on my people. They're not responding to comms, and I've never heard of this operation they're running. But if these things are useful, then have at them. We can't afford to leave good supplies on the ground right now. I rode out.
Where are these soldiers? Did they not? There they are. Let's get over there ASAP. About as far as I could possibly be from where I was. I was in the southeastern section, and you go to the northwestern section. I wouldn't be cutting it close. If you don't make it back when this, if you don't make it back for the siege, I think your people die. I've never not made it back, so maybe it's more generous than I think, and you have some time after it starts or something. But losing all your soldiers, just you see how bothered I am by one soldier. Imagine how much I'd be bothered about the rest of my soldiers. Slowed down too late.
I was just getting used to these flesh-eating freaks.
No, stupid. I put it down for a reason. When I get back, and maybe him that has to fight the enemy. Alright, I still got time. Like, it just turned 3. Otherwise, I'd jump that ramp and sacrifice the car. You don't always lose the car. I would say maybe half the time. Let's go ahead and turn in the rucksacks and then park this thing in the corner.
Alright, this ain't the Hilton. Secure your trash and see ops for your duty assignments.
Though there is still stuff in that car, so if I have time, I'll grab it.
Take it easy, buddy.
Nope.
Contact door.
I wanted to wound him so I have time.
Not a chance.
Plenty of more grenade launchers. Did I just get them now? When did I get those? They're at the bottom, so I assume they're new.
Contact east.
So there are no explosions happening, so... Now there are. She's just calmly walking. That's nice. Oh, now I have a second focus aimer. And it might be prudent to pick something else, though. We'll take a look at his stats and figure it out.
already got one screamer for these fobbits, but now they need a...
This is Black Friday to High Road. We've got Timothy Hall en route to your position with a pack full of samples.
Roger that, Black Friday. Hope you got what we need. I rode out.
Just point the way.
Over here.
Yeah, he has anime knowledge. Oh, great. I guess we'll make him heavy weapons. I don't know. Really, it's focusing. That should really be the best thing. And you're still depressed, so I don't think I can take you out of that.
My fellow survivors, it looks like we may not be alone after all. I saw the army pull out of Danforth. I know they left this town to die, but now I'm hearing about an outpost by the highway where a few brave soldiers are sticking around to save whoever they can. Maybe they've gone rogue. Or maybe this was the plan all along. Either way, thank you guys.
See what I've been saying? Hearts and minds, people.
Black Friday, we need you to pick up a young man by the name of Hadley Westen.
What's his connection to Dr. Horn?
None. This is a separate opportunity.
Sasquatch the boss. Are you coming along, or do I have to take
You
care of this
canceled.
mission?
You canceled the dialogue because you guys cannot shut up.
Oh, yes, sir. Why don't I inventory all the bullshit around here while I wait?
I had more crutches than that. Maybe other people are equipped with it. Yeah, let's get this dude done. What is it you need?
You ready for this shit?
Screamer.
Let's go.
So we've got to kill it with fire?
Yeah. I hope you brought a Molotov or something. Otherwise, you're gonna be useless as tits on a boat. If you ain't ready to burn a Zed, then let's turn around and get ready.
I'll finish this transfer later. Just getting ready to get out of here.
Pace yourself!
For some reason, ramming a juggernaut destroys your car, but ramming a concrete wall does not. Like, they should animate the juggernaut like punching your car or something if it's the juggernaut itself doing damage. Now, any screamer should do. So if I see one, I'll just pull over and shoot it. Or pull over and burn it. Make me drive out all this way. Just a juggernaut. I thought maybe the one of the zombies behind to the left was it. So maybe I think the second one on the left.
There it is.
There's one. What?
Maybe we need a refresher course on what kill it with fire means. We better gear up, because we ain't done yet.
I don't know about if they ever fixed it in this game, but in the first game, sometimes the first screamer you met could not be killed with fire, so you just had to kill it with something else.
Break his fucking screw!
You guys gonna help? I guess not.
Damn, you come out of that without a scratch?
Got it in my sights.
Did you run into the fire?
Fuck. No, I understand. Playing with fire seems dangerous when you're 3 fucking years old.
Are you finished?
We're all finished if you don't get your shit together and start doing what I say.
I see one now.
Good enough. I can work with this. That's how I like it. Medium rare. So the brain's the thing, right? But why is that? Cut off an arm, dig out their eyes, rip off their balls? The Zeds keep on coming. But you poke them once in the brain and splat. Dead.
How are we different? We can live through most of that, at least for a while. But shoot us in the brain and we're just as gone as a Zed.
I'm just thinking that this parasite, or whatever, probably lives up in the brain. So you fuck up its home, it stops dead. Leaves the body to fall down and rot. Fuck! Why am I talking to you about it? You don't know shit more than I do.
Is she in hurt mode? It doesn't look like anybody else is hurt. Just the same sick dude. And I mentioned it. I feel like when someone gets sick in this game, they never get unsick. That might just be a Lifeline thing, I don't know. And maybe it's just I'm really bad at games of chance. I know that both my wife and I agree that I am completely unlucky when it comes to games of chance.
And here we are.
Okay, that's all we needed.
This is Vienna Cho with an urgent cry for help. Caller, please, go ahead. Remember when the Army was still dropping emergency supplies? Well, I've got mine, right here. And I'll share them with the first human being I see. Just come and get me out of here.
And if you're speedrunning, you don't want to change from search and rescue to thin the herd. Now, I don't know if you have to rescue people, your own allies, your own teammates, if you do scavenge for supplies. But if you do thin the herd, you get more siege time. And the game is pretty much determined by siege time.
It's down. Finish it. Take that one out.
Hey dudes, what's going on? People eating people out there.
Hadley Westen?
Yeah? Wait, how do you know my name? Did my dad send you?
The governor sent us to bring you home.
Wow, the governor? I'm a little out of it right now.
Let's get you some medical attention.
Oh, right. Because, like, I am, like, literally starving.
Now, generally I'd use blunt weapons.
Nice.
But I figured I'd equip all my allies with heavy weapons. In case a Juggernaut breaks through, heavy weapons do double damage. And an edged would only be worth it, to me anyways, if I had an edge weapon specialization. I don't think specializations matter if you're not the active character. So, no instant kill on a Juggernaut with edge weapon if it's your NPCs.
Gotta catch my breath.
Hey, look, what's gonna happen with my grades? Am I gonna have to repeat this semester, or what?
We don't work for the college, Mr. Weston, but I'm not sure that's something to worry about at the moment.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, I mean, obviously.
Sometimes the car just does not pick up any speed.
Hey, what if we get attacked? I totally need a gun, right?
We're here to protect you, Hadley. You don't need a weapon.
You know, I have a First Amendment right.
Second Amendment.
Whatever, I'm not a lawyer. Seriously, why can't I have a gun?
Because I've listened to you talk.
Careful not to drive over your own firecrackers.
Whoa, you got like a whole zombie base. This is friggin' rad.
Please go inside and just don't do anything until the helicopter arrives.
Seriously, I was right there.
Stay calm, I'm on the way.
And I had enough seats in my car. was in that store right there, and it's about 3 buildings down. Oh, hold on, no, not this one. I don't know if I've ever been back there.
That's the most important stuff. I'm ready to move. You actually came. I can't believe it.
Believe it. Get moving. The Zeds always come back. It's down. Finish it.
No, I'm already maxed on medicine, so I'm not actually that worried about it. Though after my start in the game not having enough influence to do anything, I'm not going to say no to more influence.
We're here. Put as many fences as you can between yourself and the Zeds. We'll try to keep you alive. No room for that.
Okay, let's take a look at my book. Timothy Hall is on the way to the capital. The local medical examiner had been consulting with Thomas Horn on some unusual pathology discovered with the recent deaths. Now he and a case full of samples are on their way to a lab. It may be a long shot, but we need every chance we can get. The outbreak condition in Pittsburgh has worsened to serious. Army Ops is relocating to Bruno Island on the Ohio River. We grabbed the sample. Time to get it back to base. Sergeant Eldridge's next target is a screamer. We're looking for an armless zombie with a missing jaw, and we have to kill it with fire. Eldridge has get me wondering what's so important about the head. Is that where the infection lives? Hadley Westen is the reason the world needs soldiers. On his own, he wouldn't last a week. College student, trust fund brat, not terribly bright. Is it not? Oh, right, yeah, the other ones. Okay, it's not when I don't drop them off, it's when I put them on the helipad. Or helo. It's when I put them on the helicopter. Let's go with this micro. There it is. I'll just keep holding the Clio. Troops at Fairground FOB report civilian contact. Refugees from Marshall may have entered Fairfield quarantine zone. It took them... I don't think I still have it. It took them a long time to get from the wall to Fairfield. Does this give me actual ammo supply too? Or just rounds? I wonder if I built a med lab and then dismantled it. I wonder if that would work. Oh, here's threat level 2. I was thinking about just going out to destroy those infestations. So I guess we'll try to talk, instead of just skipping to threat level 3. Let me think here. So for State of Decay 2, I plan on... When I start the game, I'm going to assume the tutorial is going to be easier and that you can't die during it, but who knows, you might be able to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can do some of the same stunts I do here, which is like stealth kill from the front, roll through an enemy and stealth kill them, roll or dodge through an enemy, and then stealth kill them immediately from behind, or any of that stuff. So it will probably look like I'm very, very bad at the game, but that could totally be true. I haven't played it yet. So I think I'll be pretty good, and that's one of the things I plan on doing is testing out, can I do those antics again? Or can I do those antics in the next game, or do they fix, did they not implement, or did they write their code in such a way where it's not possible? During one of the clips from the share recording, if it worked well enough, you'll see that I use the stealth kills when I have no stamina left. So I couldn't really swing and execute or anything. Still got a little bit to go. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grenade launchers that are the 6-shot ones, and then 1 grenade launcher that's the 1-shot one. That's what I have defending my base, plus LMGs for everybody else. apparently he's gonna help defend the base, which is okay. He has medicine, so maybe that's good. Though it didn't help this guy, did it? If he does die, I hope I get his stuff. I'm not sure I've really lost anybody to illness before.
See you around.
Contact east.
Contact Farrell.
Contact north.
Those are mines, I'm pretty sure.
Contact north.
There's a big one out there.
Some of these Zeds are army.
I think those are soldiers.
The Zeds have reached the north gate. There's a big one out there.
Pew pew pew! Is that what you're doing? Are you dead spacing?